Megan. Hi, Colleen. That's the report I'm trying to get out to members and non-members, trying to get everybody in America to know about the stuff that they're eligible for. Good afternoon. On TikTok and YouTube. I'm here to make sure more people that are living in this country realize the government programs that they're eligible for. The government doesn't tell you about them, and people are really hurting because of inflation and wages aren't going anywhere. So there's too many people struggling too hard, and this is why America now has the largest percentage of people in poverty than any other developed country. So what we seem to be developing well are millionaires and poor people. So we're number one in both of those areas. We create more millionaires and billionaires than anybody else, and more poor people. I know you see the graph I've shown around a lot, but according to what's called the OECD, Organized of Cooperation Americans, whatever it means. It's an international organization that just keeps track of the economies in the rich countries. There's about 35 rich countries, yeah. And the data shows that, I just saw that I won a computer. Yes, Colleen, you won a computer. Well, thank you so much. I could squeeze you so hard. Yes, please. I always love a hug. It's a true game changer for me. Oh man, I should have got you one earlier. This is the best human I've ever. So much love for. Wow, Colleen. No, your story about how you got on the phone, and please, share that with people. See if you're comfortable enough to be a navigator, so you can share your love for what America has to offer, because everybody thinks America's is a shithole. That's what Trump, I think, used to call African countries or something like that. But I'm trying to show that there are people in America that want to help you. And actually, 40% of all the people in America have jobs to help you. The other 60% are people who, see, look at Megan. Megan, I got your video of the, the Community Action Agency people. That's wonderful. I'm going to do a special video on that. Do you know of anybody else, Megan, that you can interview like that? Because that'd be great if we get more people to see the actual government officials that are handing out money. And they're all wonderful people that want to help other people. And so if we get people and show them that these are human beings just like you and just like everybody else at Let's Go Help that are really here to help each other, okay? I'm disabled for 30 years, okay? I see this on YouTube. Please, anybody who's disabled, anybody needs money, go to findhelp.org. Findhelp.org, very well. I have a USDA, I have a FEMA. Call them all, okay, Megan, if you can, if you have the energy to get government officials. I used to do a lot of that myself, but now they're old. I don't have gray hair yet in these videos. I can't use them. And it'd be great if you could get them, to be on air to explain, especially USDA, because there's a lot of good programs. Actually, if you get different areas of USDA, maybe for what they have for business, what they have for housing, they have so much is there. Or even just one program. You got somebody in one of the programs. I mean, just to have people that these are human beings. People are afraid to call. You're not. And Colleen isn't. She realized that. And Colleen, I appreciate your kindness and warmth more than you could imagine. I'm literally crying right now. Well, I love crying because you have a list to help DC specifically. Yes, Chris, here's the, look in the chat, okay? In the chat, I have you could have all the state. We have them in Let's Go Help, but I organized it all in one little report so you could have every state. So here's the report. Put Now it's also in 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 the membership thing, but here, if you don't have people that are members and don't have the $20 to join us, send them this, because this is the 500 mini grant reports that we have for all the members for every state. We have them broken down by state, but what I put together here are all the states in one report, okay? So you could now download one report at tinyurl.com, tinyurl.com. Okay, the person on YouTube who has a disability, okay, download that report, tinyurl.com/LesGo500. And in there will be, all the states are listed, and you'll download for your state 500 programs that help you if you have a disability, not have a disability, or whatever, okay? So they're for everything, how to pay your bills and expenses, start a business, anything you want. So it's all there. And the other thing you want to do, because you have a disability, Jackson for Florida, Duval County in Section 8 plus received said, I need a lot of help to getting a computer, start a small business, i.e. LLC. Okay, Sonta, there's a lot of help for that, for you to do that. I'm losing where I went. Okay, with disabilities, I think it was on YouTube. The person who needs help because you have disability. There are so many programs where you live that help people with disabilities, but how do you find them? You're not going to find them in Google. Do not go to Google if you need help with something, because Google is good if you have money. You don't have money, you can't go to Google. You're just wasting your time, and you have to go to these alternative sources. That's why the report, tinyurl.com/LesGo500. You'll see for your state all the sources that give you free money and help and information. But there's another good source to try besides my tinyurl.com. Go to findhelp.org. So you put in your zip code, and after you put in your zip code, you will find, you put in the word disability. Now, if I don't know what your zip code is, and it's hard to communicate on YouTube, but I'm gonna put findhelp.org in my zip code, 20009, okay, and then it comes up, and then it says 3,600 nonprofit organizations in my zip code. In the keyword search, I'm gonna put in disability. I'm gonna put in the word disability. I gotta spell it right, shit. Disability, okay. Okay, it's want to verify my human. It says okay. Now this is amazing to me. Okay, in my zip code, there are 484 organizations that help people with disability. That means they're, is that Isonta? Oh no, that's something else. Okay, so the person needed help for disability. Go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code, put in the word disability, and you'll see 484. Now, you have to start calling those people, and you may have to make 10, 15 calls. I don't know. But if you don't call any of them and find out what is available for you, you're not going to get the help you need. And that's it. You may get lucky as hell, but don't count on luck. Count on putting in the effort and making it happen. And so the more calls you make, the more of a possibility that you're going to get the help you need. The less calls you make, the less possibility you have of getting the help you need, because you have to talk to people. If they can't help you, then you have to ask them, hey, where else can I go? And that's what life is about. All the people in these programs are there to help you. They get paid just to help you, and you don't have to spend any money. So that's very important. Okay, need help getting a computer. Okay, if you're a member of Let's Go Help, you just see Colleen. She just said she was one of our computer winners. We give 30 free computers out every month, but our membership is $30. $20, sorry, 30. On the 30th of every month, we give out 30 laptop computers. And we also every month give out $40,000 to people who are in trouble, okay? And sometimes it's 50 or 70. So it fluctuates depending on our profit. So we give out that profit every month, just to members though. So you have to pay $20. So make sure, if you're not a member, again, go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code, and then put in the word computer. So I'm gonna put it in my zip code until you see what happens, okay? Okay. Okay, there's 120 organizations that help you with free computers or free computer training. 120. See, you're never going to find them in Google. Please don't use Google. That is such a waste of time. That's right. So download, tinyurl.com slash let's go 500. tinyurl.com slash let's go 500 to download 500 programs in your state. I have them there for every state. So it's a big goddamn report, but you just download your report and get the 500 programs for your report. Please do that so I can help you and feel my life has some value to somebody else. And I know it is of value, but I got to get you to use it. Otherwise, you're just going to go around in circles in Google. Amazon, Microsoft, yes. I mean, there's a lot of free help out there. So it's important that you do that. Let me see what members are doing here. Okay. I read all the state reports, but didn't find DC. Look under Washington, it's there. Maybe it's in alphabetical order, maybe it's in Washington. I forget, but maybe I'm wrong. I better look at this and see, okay, but that's a good point. Let me see. What did I do with that? No, okay. Let's see, okay, tiny. Okay. Come on, how do I open this bloody thing? Okay, let me see. Hey, so let's see, it's alphabetical. Arkansas, Connecticut, ABC, Delaware. Okay, so it's not there. Washington. Let's look down in Washington. I hope maybe I screwed up. Nevada, New Mexico, North Carolina, North Dakota, and okay, way down yet. West Virginia. What the hell is this? South Carolina. Oh, this is not good. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico? Well, we screwed up there. You're right. It's not there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Everyone makes mistakes, so why don't you? And your sister and your brother and your mommy, daddy too. Oh my goodness. What am I gonna do? Everyone makes mistakes, so why don't you? Okay, let me see. I could get the Washington's in there. So sorry. Yeah, we got so much crap. It's not crap, it's important. That's why we gotta get this better. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. maybe I got it wrong. Wow. That is strange. Oh, oh, here's Washington, D.C. Why is that? Let's see, where is that? Okay, it's after Delaware. Oh, Delaware, then Washington, D.C. That's how it is. No wonder. Yeah, I'm terrible with this kind of stuff. Okay, so it's after Delaware. What did Delaware? A, B, C, D, E. You got it. Okay. Oh, it is there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Washington, D.C. District of Columbia. Okay. It's under District of Columbia. So after Delaware, District of Columbia. Okay. That's where it is. Okay. Okay, Chris. Yeah, it's after Delaware. And it's District of Columbia. See, I mean, what hurts my heart, really, it does. I mean, I've been doing this for 50 years, and my mission is really to try to help people, Julia, to get the DC report in the U.S. regional hubs. Okay, I see it in my total list, Sabrina. You know, in here is, when you email Julia, why don't you copy me, okay? Now, here, tinyurl.com/letsgo500. That's a report I'm giving to the general public for people who are not members to know they have all the stuff there. I'm looking for help in getting a food truck in Las Vegas. Keela, go over to Unlock My Goals in here, and it'll show you for starting a business, whether it's a food truck or anything. Follow them, okay? Follow that to a T, because you have to first make an appointment to talk to somebody. Please, please call the people that are there to help you for free. I mean, people get angry at the government because it's screwed up. Yes, it is. I'm screwed up too. Look at, I just fucked up this report. We all have problems. But more importantly, you're always calling the wrong people to help. That's why it's, once you call the right people, then they're there to help you do that. I mean, 40% of everything in our economy is there to help you. 60% is capitalism, okay? And that's there to make money. That's good. But now capitalism doesn't solve every problem. And it creates problems because, you know, you don't make money, you're out of a job. So what are we going to do with that? We've set up ways for people who are hurt by capitalism to take care of it. And that's the 40% of the community, you know, and that's very important to, you know, that. But see, that 40% that helps people who are hurt under capitalism, you know, we don't know. Nobody knows how to get that. And there's not a system set up well enough, you know, to do that. So you have to learn. I mean, I've been doing this for 50 years. And I thought, well, the government will get smart someday and have a place like this. They're not. So I figured, I got to do it. Who else is going to do it? Who else is this nuts to do it? Because it's needed so much. Look at, I mean, look at Kelly. Now we're keeping you from helping the rest of us by not giving you help to do that. And that's what, I mean, there's plenty of help. That's what pisses me off. We already have the help for you to do that, but nobody knows it's there. I won the February Let's Go Grant giveaway and just received the funds. Wow, that was fast for us. Thank you so much. I put them to good use. Oh, Maricela, thank you so much for saying. Share your successes with everybody, please, because it's so. With the whole website is no longer listed and Meta. I see. Well, that's it. People want the whole. Yeah, I know. You have to know, and then you have to know what region you're in. So I put it, and what I have this for, Sabrina, is for people that are not members. I mean, if you're not a member, here's a list of 500 programs in your state. Go knock your head out. It's important for to do that. And to take advantage. I'm researching my nonprofit that works on human trafficking issues after a tough pandemic shutdown. Any advice? Yes. Chris, go to the Unlock My Goals and start talking to people that are there to help you get your nonprofit going again. I mean, they're mentors. They're to help you. They're researchers. They're advice people, experts to do this. They help people like you all the time. You want to go there because none of us know enough to know what the hell's in the internet. Who the hell could possibly know that? Please, please, please. Go and get the help that's out there. And sure, you'll call one place and there may be assholes that not help you, okay? You got dozens of places in your zip code that do the same thing. You go to another one. It's just like looking for a job. When somebody's looking for a job and they don't get it, they're not hiring you, you have to go somewhere else, okay? And the important thing, though, is that people that are not members know that sure, it's something you have to learn, but you have to first realize how much is there that's worth learning. That's why I want everybody in America to have this for free. The tinyurl.com/letsgo500. That's 500 programs. You could download that right now, and start applying for them in the morning. That's everything. You're in trouble with your debt. You're in trouble, can't pay your bills. You always want to start a business or your business went out of business. All the help is there. You need to buy a house. You need to fix up your roof. You need to pay a health care bill. You need to get dental care. You need to fix up your roof. All these programs are there right now in every state. We put this 50 years of work that I put into this one report for every state in the country. See, that's why it's giving locally. It's not, forget about Washington. Forget what's going on in Washington. It doesn't affect you. It doesn't matter. The real programs are there. They're making headlines and pleasing themselves. So ignore that. Get this state-by-state listing and start contacting the people in your state that are there to help you. Now, you're not going to do it in one phone call. You're not going to do it in one website that gives you an application. Forget about filling applications. The name of this game is calling people and talk to people who have helped people like you before. And if that one doesn't help you, there's other people that do that. Like right now, if you can't pay your rent, you go to findhelp.org. In my area, there's 70 different organizations that help people pay rent. So if you call one and they say, we can't help you, that's okay. You got 69 other organizations that you have to call. And they may not all be for you, that's right. But you call them anyway, because they help people who can't pay rent. So they're gonna know about other stuff that you will never know about. And they spend their life doing this. What you're gonna know is what's in Google. And what's in Google is people that wanna get money from you. I wanna show you how not to use Google if you don't have money. Because if you have money, you could go to Google and you get all your problems solved. That's fine. Okay, you don't have money, and that's at least half of our country doesn't have money to spend on anything. They can't even pay their mortgage and food bill. So where are you going to get money to help solve the problem? You don't need money to help solve your problem. You use the community part of us. And this is we've set these up for people that's been hurt by capitalism. Capitalism is great, and free trade and all that kind of stuff is great, but it hurts people, okay? So we're grown up enough to realize that and set up programs to help that. What was the URL again? The URL again is tiny, Tiny URL. So tiny URL.com, tinyurl.com, okay? And then you put in /lesgo.com, okay? Tinyurl.com and then /lesgo.com, okay? So that's where you go. You download that. Now, once you download that, your problem just began, because you have to start now calling these people. You call them for help, and if they don't help you, ask them where else you could go to get help. And if they don't help you, you run out of more things, then you go to findhelp.org, and you find other people in the area that are working on it. It's call. And it's the only way to solve any problem that you have in our society now. If you're not getting on the phone, I know people don't pick up the phone, and there's problems with doing everything. The main thing is, it's whether you want to solve the problem or not. So you have to get out of your comfort zone to solve the problem. And that's hard to do, I know. Please provide me with the membership link. Yeah, membership, you want to join to help, because that's another thing. We have 15,000 members now that help each other get these programs. See, that's what we're about. It's not about me showing you a website. No, it's about you talking to somebody like you who just found out about this stuff and know about it. You say, you can't trust a clown like me, right? And so you have people, normal people, that will help you. And that's what the members are, and they help each other. Every day, we have only 4 hours or more of people that are live to answer your questions about anything you have about getting government grants, okay? Or money to help. For us, if you want to join us for $20 a month, and if you think we ripped you off, we'll always give you your money back. But it's letsgohelp.com, letsgohelp.com. And that's why I'm giving out this free report. You don't even need us. If you go to tinyurl.com, tinyurl.com /letsgo500. You'll see, download that, and you'll see for every state what it is. Download and put the first one. It's like personal finance, for bills and debt and things like. You'll see the hundreds of programs that are just on that topic alone. Then you go to, okay, I want to start a business. You'll see hundreds of programs that are on that topic alone. I need healthcare. Then you'll see the hundreds of topics that are on that alone. You already have them, then they'll be there. You'll see, I want to verify that you know for sure that these are real programs. And that's what you have to know. And then if you need help, then we're certainly there. But the hardest thing is to getting the average person to realize that it's there. And you could call them now yourself. You don't need us. That's fine. If you could use it. My mission is that more people realize that there is loving people in America that help each other. They're not just people that help each other, make money off you. 60% is all interested in capitalism, and that's their job. So they provide help for you if you have money. But now, a lot of people can't play that. So if you can't, then I met a man who lost his feet. Oh, boy, a little philosopher here. I think I've heard that somewhere. Thank you. Can you please provide me with your membership link? Yeah, letsgohelp.com, letsgohelp.com, okay? And that's, you want to join, it's $20, and then you get unlimited help to apply to every government program you're eligible for. And that's right, if you're not a member, go to tinyurl.com /letsgohelp. Okay, download that report, look for your state, and then go to the section that you need help with, and maybe it's housing, you want to buy a house. We got all the phone numbers there to start calling. Now you have to get on that phone and call people. If you don't get that, then it probably is not going to work for you. You can't go one magic place to just apply, make an application. No, you got to find the right application. And you don't need a grant writer to do anything. Hello, my lovelies members. Well, I haven't found any grants yet, and I really need help with some. What do you need? What's the problem you have there, Angelia? What are you trying to solve? Okay. What are you trying to solve, Papa? What are you trying to solve, Papa? Oh, Benny has a nice little list here. What do you need, Miss Lamb? Does Angelina have a little lamb? What do you need, Angelina? Are you a senior? Okay, let's say you're a senior. Okay, and here's what you do. You call this number. Help for seniors, 800 677 1116. Okay, that's a place to, well, that's close enough. But what kind of help do you need then? What do you need help with? Is it for housing? Is it for, you have debts? You want to start a business? What is it? See, there are millions of programs, so we can't try to rifle in on it, and that's what the tiny URL thing does, is rifle in on it by subject area. So if it's for housing, we got them all there in the housing for you to start at. If it's for starting a business, same thing. I am a member but cannot log in. You're in. If you're on this website, you are in. You're here. You look on the left-hand side, there's a table of contents, and there's a place there for you to ask questions. There's a place there for you to apply for, you could apply for all 4 of them and you could win all. So there's a place there for you to apply there. There's a place there for you to start working on your goals. Okay. And it's called working on your goals, okay? Or unlocking your goals. So if your goal is to start a business, you follow that one. If your goal is to buy a house, you follow that one. If your goal is to get out of debt, you follow that one. If your goal is to get better health care, you follow that one. So we have them all there. Okay, Angelina, say grant a vehicle and an invention, okay? Here's what you got to do, okay? You got to go to unlock your goals on the left-hand side. You see that? Unlock your goals on the left-hand side. You want to look at the one for starting a business because that's also for your invention. You go to that website that we have there and you make an appointment with the mentor that will help you. They'll never charge you money, and they'll help you find out how to get free legal help, free everything, to work on your invention. You don't need to spend money on anything. You don't need to spend money on a lawyer either. Okay, for vehicles, Angela, are you still here, Sabrina? Okay, the 2 things for automobiles. You go to findhelp.org and put in your zip code and then put auto or cars in. And you'll find local organizations that help you with cars, okay? And you have to get a grant vehicle as well. Okay, same thing, Elizabeth. Okay, so that's a place that's, oh, no, I put R, no. Not R, it's car. Okay, and then we have let me see if I can get this report for you easily. Let's see, why don't I see that somewhere? Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Let's see, let me get out of this, get in another link. Okay, here are more sources for car and car repair. Okay. Okay, so there's another source of help for that, okay? Keela, you have to find out where you're writing to. Don't worry about finding someone to write a proposal for a food truck company, okay? You have to first start to the mentors that will show you where that money is and what you need, okay? You don't know, I mean, getting someone to help you write a proposal if you don't know what the proposal is, you don't know who's giving the money or why or what. That's like, to me, getting a dress, buying out, and you want to go to the prom, and you go out and buy a dress for the prom, but you don't have a date yet for the prom. So why buy the dress? You don't want to do that, okay? Make an appointment with those people that help you think through that project, you know? That's what you have to do. They know sources of money, they know what's options, and if one doesn't help you, you get another one. There's dozens where you live. And that's what you do. You think you need a proposal because people sell you that. You found that out on Google. No, no. Find out what it is first. I need a minute to help me with what now? I forget. Angela, what were you doing, Angela? I got an old fart, I don't remember. Any help grant for vehicle and invention? Yes, okay, the people I told you to, I mean, you don't need for invention, yes, you need help. They're there, they're in that, unlock your dreams, go there. And for starting a business, that's also for invention. So right there, that's where you get the free mentors to help you with that invention, okay? Don't go to Google. You're just gonna run into people who wanna get money from you. Unless, if you have money, then that's fine. If you don't, you can't find help there. How can I see if I'm eligible for a stimulus check? Well, there's no new stimulus checks out anymore, but there is an old one, and the last one, the check, oh, there's one that's IRS. If you haven't gotten the one from your 2021 tax return, you should have gotten a stimulus check. But they have 1 million people that haven't received theirs yet, okay? So you want to go to irs.gov to see if you're eligible for it. Let's see. Okay, here, you can contact your local IRS office. Okay, here's how to call that. And you can make an appointment for them. So you can make a one-on-one appointment for that with them, okay? So that's one way. Okay. So here's the information on the missing stimulus checks that people don't know about yet, okay? And they're sitting on the unclaimed stimulus checks. Okay, Anita, Angelica, yeah, I think I answered some stuff. What do you need? Didn't I answer up here somewhere? And Angelica Lamb. Angelica Lamb. Okay, so Angelica, yes. Okay, so I told you about uh, the car. That's findhelp.org, and I put in a link to a report on getting a free car. And also, I said for your starting your invention is to go to Unlock My Dreams and follow those instructions, okay? Okay, I saw you once in a movie theater, but yeah, I used to live in Bethesda. Now I'm downtown Washington. My bank won't give me a loan because I haven't put money into my account for several. What do you need a loan for? If you need loan and need money, here's where to go. You go to a free financial counselor, and you get free financial counseling at hud.gov/counseling. hud.gov/counseling. Okay. Now listen, I want everybody who's in earshot right now to download this free report. I'm not going to collect your name. I don't know anything but try to get information in your hands to get the help you need to get through life. And these are all free sources of information. There's 500 for every state. So you could download that right now without giving us your name or anything. And you'll get that report for every state. So you have 500 programs in your state you could start applying for in the morning. And the best way to start applying for it is calling them and asking for help. And ask them if they can't help you, ask them where else to go. There is help out there, you just don't know it. And if you're using Google, you'll never find it, okay? So that's why I wanted to show you, to convince you that you live in a country that has 40% of everybody in this country is here to try to give you money, not take your money, okay? That's the 60% of the country that wants to take your money, and they do that very well, so that's fine. But there's people that are hurt because of that. So that's why there's 40% of organizations that are there to help you. That's what it's there. But you don't find them in Google. Where do I get the list? You get the list by going to tiny, tinyurl.com, tinyurl.com / Let's Go 500, tinyurl.com / Let's Go 500. Somebody, I took $250 from you. Well, that wasn't me, buddy. That's somebody maybe dressed like me, and you got scammed because we only charge $20. So if anybody charges you more than $20, that is not me. And what you want to do is get the information of that organization that got the money and go to your state Attorney General's office. They handle problems like this, your state office of Attorney Generals. And here's the website for that. Find my AG, right. Okay. Put it naag.org. naag.org. Somebody got ripped off for $250, go to naag.org, okay, and file a complaint with that has a listing of all the state attorney generals. So to go to naag.org, okay, that's where you file a complaint. There'll be a listing of your state attorney general's office. You go there and file a complaint. Link does it not work? Tiny, Tiny, URL, tinyurl.com /Lesko, Lesko 500. I just put it in again and it works for me. So maybe it's not overwhelmed. Yes, tinyurl.com, tinyurl.com /Lesko 500. So tinyurl.com /Lesko 500. Tiny URL. tinyurl.com /Lesko 500. If you're not a member and looking for help with a car, go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code, and then put in the keyword car. That's findhelp.org, put in your zip code, and then the keyword car. Okay, become the number 40 member on the T. Okay, got it, thank you. Okay, guys, I gotta run. Goodbye, Joe. We gotta go. Me oh my oh. I spelled it wrong, okay. Not to say this is or how I ended up here, but loving the alpha. Oh, thank you. I would like to take you for some food if you are in Orlando. Oh, Prime Supreme. It's the least I could do. Awesome. Oh, you're awfully sweet to say that, Prime. Oh, that's nice of you. No, they're not dumb. People fall for the Prime. No, they're desperate. There's too many people hurting. We have more people in poverty in this country than any other developed country in the world. Why? I'm in Phoenix. I lost my job. I'm in job center. I can't find employment. Okay, what you want to do is probably go to this website. If you lost your job in Phoenix or anywhere, go to career, CAREER, one stop, ONESTOP.org. That's careeronestop.org. And make an appointment, okay, with the people there, okay, careeronestop.org. Okay, all the other people online on YouTube or TikTok, go to findhelp.org and put in your subject, maybe property taxes, I see somebody, and find out local programs. And make sure you download our report, the report I made for you for free. I won't even ask for your email. You just go to this website, tinyurl.com /Lesko500. tinyurl.com /Lesko, LESKO 500. tinyurl.com /Lesko 500. Well, they look like they may be. If you have trouble straightening out your membership, email Magic Mary at Lesko Help. Members that share with you how they see you guys.